Okay, on these next few questions, you need to read the question carefully. Make sure you know what the question's asking for. And on 11 and 12, we're going to use this circle. 11, we need to find the area of the circle in terms of pi. And 12, we need to find the circumference of that circle to the nearest tenth, and we're going to use 3.14 for pi. So I want you to try 11 and 12 on your own, and then I'll go back through them. Okay, so number 11, we need to know the area of a circle. Formula. Area is pi r squared. So we have to find the radius and square it. And multiply that times pi. We'll just leave pi in our answer. Okay, so we're given, in the circle, we're given a 30, 60, 90. So we have short leg is 10. Let's double the short leg. This will give me my radius. Now let's square that radius. If I square the radius, 20 times 20 is 400 pi. There is the area of my circle in terms of pi. Okay, circumference of a circle. Circumference is pi times diameter, pi d. Diameter is double the radius. We already found the radius in number 11. We're going to double the radius to get our diameter. And so circumference would be 40 pi, but this question wants to know the circumference to the nearest tenth, and we're going to use 3.14 for pi. So let's just plug in 40 times 3.14. Let's do that in our calculator, and we'll round to the nearest tenth. 40 times 3.14, and it's already in the nearest tenth. It's 125.6. Distance around a circle. Okay, number 13. Find the area of the triangle in simplified radical form, or simplified square root form. This is a 30, 60, 90. You're given the hypotenuse is 60. So pause the video and try this question on your own, and then we'll look at it. Okay, number 13. You're given the hypotenuse of a 30, 60, 90, which is double the short leg. So I know this is, short leg is 30, and the other side is 30 root 3. Excuse me. Okay. So we need to find the area of a triangle. We need to know our area formula is area is going to be base times my height divided by 2. So we got base 30 root 3 and height of 30. Let's multiply these. 30 times 30 root 3 divided by 2. Okay, that gives me 900 root 3 divided by 2. And this will give me 450 root 3. Okay, let's do 14. Find the perimeter of the triangle to the nearest tenth. We're given a 45, 45, 90, and we're given the hypotenuse. We got to figure out the legs. So you do this one on your own, and then we'll try it together. Alright, so the legs are going to be 20 root 2 and 20 root 2. Now let's add these things together. Find the perimeter, distance around. 20 root 2 plus 20 root 2 plus 40. If you take those and add them, you get 40 root 2 plus 40. If I put this in my calculator, let's see what we get. let's see, 40 times root 2. So I get 40 root 2. I get 56.6 to the nearest tenth. And then plus the 40, we get 96.6. There we go. 15, find the area of the rectangle in simplified radical form. So we're given a rectangle, we have this diagonal line, we have a right triangle inside the rectangle, it's a 30, 60, 90. You're given the short leg, I don't know what that is. You're given the short leg is 3, and so area of a rectangle is length times width. So we need our length or width, whichever you want to call it. We're given the short leg is 3. We need the bottom and the top. So I know this other side's 3. We need the bottom and the top. That is 3 root 3. 3 root 3. Okay, so area is length times width. 3 times 3 root 3. That's going to be 9 root 3. Okay, 16, find the perimeter of the rectangle that we just did in number 15 in simplified square root form. Perimeter, add the sides together. So we have 3 plus 3 plus 3 root 3 plus 3 root 3. 3 plus 3 plus 3 root 3 plus 3 root 3. Adding these together, that is 6 root 3. And so that gives me 6 plus 6 root 3. That's as far as you can go if it's in simplified square root form. Just think of these as, these are not like terms, so we'll just leave it like that. Okay, 17, find the area of the isosceles trapezoid. All right, so area, we got to know we add our bases, or you can call it base 1, base 2, divide by 2, and multiply by the height of your trapezoid. Okay, so we have both bases, but we're missing the height. So let's find the height. All right, so I need to figure out this distance here. And the way we find that out, if we subtract our bases, 16 minus 10, we're left with 6. But 6 has to be this side plus this side. And so we know this is going to be 3. And this is a 45, 45, 90, so leg root 2, so this will be 3. So that is my height, is 3. And so the area, at our bases, 16 plus 10 divided by 2 times my height of 3. So that gives me 26 divided by 2 times 3, that's 13 times 3. The area of my trapezoid is going to be 39. Okay, 18. Let's find the perimeter of that trapezoid that we just did in number 17 in simplified square root form. And so we're just going to add all our sides together. Let's see. Let's erase this and this. Okay. So we have our top, the bases we have, 10 and 16, but we need the sides. And so remember, this was a 45, 45, 90, leg root 2. So that'll be 3 root 2. This will also be 3 root 2. So now let's add the sides together. Perimeter, 10 plus 16 plus 3 root 2 plus 3 root 2. Simplified root form, let's combine those. That's 6 root 2. And add those together, we get 26 plus 6 root 2. Okay, so this is your study guide. I'm probably going to condense your test down to 10 questions. But for your study guide, you need to make sure you copy the questions, copy the diagrams, and the work that we've done working these questions out. When you come to class on Tuesday, I'm going to check and make sure that you did your study guide for a grade. And then Tuesday, we'll go over any questions that you have on the study guide. And then Wednesday, we'll have our test, and this will be a 10-question test, but it'll come from the study guide. So y'all have a good day.